Alright, what's going on? We're back here working on the golf cart, and that is a coffee can on top of a brake disc for a go-kart, which will turn into a hub for our disc brake for the go-kart, or golf cart, which will then get mounted somewhere down there on that shaft. Yes, wiring is being cleaned up. We got some
expandable wire loom, I think it's called.
Split braided.
Oh yeah, split too.
Split braided wire loom, expandable, whatever. We got some 1/2 inch and we got some 1/4 inch to make the wiring look nice and pretty.
Ish.
Then later, at some point, get an idea, cover up this area right here where the filter goes. That filters our air. How does that make you feel?
I think we should have got some 3/8.
Probably right. The plan is to cut that hub with a plasma cutter, which is why the paint can is there, or I'm sorry, coffee can is there to use as a guide. Is it? So it'll work. The plasma cut line on the outside is probably a bit off, but I mean, it's without a lathe, it's about as good as you ever get. These holes here are at least centered crossways, so it's centered, you know, to this middle part here to the rest of it. So I should just have to mark where these holes go and then drill those out.
So I'm very confident.
I gotta, you know, I can't say I'm really confident, but hey, it'll be fine. We'll just paint it black. So I'm waiting for some paint to dry, so I've started working on this grill thing, which I'm going to end up using as the air filter cover. You can just see it, but there's an outline here. Which lines up with our cover thing here. So, if you can imagine it, that'll just go on top of that. Right inside, or right on top of this actually, with an air filter under it, and then there'll be shorter, you know, little bolts that go down into the mounting holes, and we're thinking about maybe doing a strip across it and whatnot. So, that's what's up. Alright, as you can see, I have my grate right here cut out the right size, and I have a little bar thingy-madoodler to go across it, so it'll hold everything in place and the filter. The only thing I'm doing right now, or the next thing I'm doing rather, is marking 2 holes for where the screws go, so I can drill those or cut that section out however it has to happen. Then I can paint it black and call it a day on that one. Our brake setup will work. We just had removed that for a second there so we can do a test fit. It'll kind of work, yeah. Our brake hub is drying right here. We painted it black. It's mostly round. There's our caliper right there, which is perfectly round. However, we apparently never brought the actual caliper itself. So we kind of decided to wait until we have the caliper here from the bike so we can figure out how everything is supposed to go all the way. Our wiring is looking much tidier now that it's coated in braided, split braided wire loom. Brad did a good job there.
Everything, well, almost everything's in the box now.
Most everything is in the box.
Don't look in there.
No, you don't want to look in there? Fine.
Solenoid's mounted. working on the positive cable now. We're gonna have to get something else for negative cable. Use zip ties because for whatever reason we don't have a bracket for the solenoid. I'm not sure if we left it behind or if it didn't have one.
It may have just bolted to the frame.
I don't know.
Either
there
way,
were no bolt holes, so
either way, zip ties work.
yeah, I zip tied it.
Yep. That's our battery location. Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
Works out well, actually.
Cable
Should we make
here.
like an actual strap to hold that battery in
I
there?
would think so. Well, we could get some big zip ties.
Oh Jesus. We could though.
No, we should make a strap.
All right. Gas tank location is of course here. We have to get some kind of cylinder or something for that. That's our pump. We bought that eBay special right there. We have plenty of 5/16 fuel line to make it route all the way up here. And each one of those little sections right there is 5/16, so that works out well for us. Yep. Then we have to do everything else.
Yeah, there is everything else.
Exactly.
Yep. Reconnected the throttle, kind of.
Oh yeah.
It opens like, I don't know, 90%. So we may modify that, or maybe we shouldn't even be allowed to have full throttle. I don't know.
I mean, if we want full throttle, it's only a matter of adjusting the pedal, I think. Maybe.
Something. We'll figure it out.
Yep. Work continues. Our air filter box is, I guess, considered done now. Painted the grill black. That's nice and black. These bolts need to get probably painted black, and I have to remove that washer. But that's what it'll look like. Nice and low profile.
A lot better than it was. That stupid thing.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't think my hole can fit any more wires.
You don't think your hole can fit any more things?
No, my
Alright.
hole is filled.
Brad has considered stuffing the fuse box in the ammo container,
Yeah,
but that's a tough fit.
I'm gonna have to drill a new hole. That's what's gonna have to happen.
He's going to have to drill a new hole. New holes are sometimes the best holes.
Sometimes they're scary.
That's a good point. It's okay, Brad. You don't have to say anymore.
Did I?
What did you do?
One of my what is it? Solenoid brackets.
Yep.
There's a wire stuck behind it.
You did a whole lot of paying attention when you were putting that together.
Well, yeah, you know.
I see.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
Recording.
What's going on? We get to cross something off the list. We're gonna. The idle is done. It starts up and idles all by itself. We're gonna say the throttle's all done, and then where to go? Down here, the intake is done too. Hell yeah! Look at that. That's right.
Is there anything else?
No, unfortunately not. Wait, well, the wiring. We can't really cross off the wiring. We can't really cross off the fuel at all.
No.
You still need to mount the choke.
What's this? Cooling.
Oh, dude, you're right.
Wait, did you put
you put
antifreeze in?
No, we have to mix the stuff. It's only water right now.
All right,
Son of a
fine.
bitch.
We'll leave it.
I'll cross off
fill.
I'll cross off this much of cool, and then we'll have
50%.
Yeah, and then we'll have fill in.
Okay, that's perfect. Exhaust leaks. We still need to find a muffler,
Yeah, the exhaust actually leaks quite a bit, Brad.
but it'll be fine.
Sure.
We'll figure it out. Skid plate. Nope. Ammo box. We can cross that off.
Can we? Where's ammo box?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Fuel. Is there a pump in there?
We bought the pump, so we can cross off that part.
Yes.
Wiring needs to be done. We need the tank. Something here.
Yeah. What does this mean?
That was supposed to say keg. Question mark.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's really all that.
I don't know. We're getting quite a few things crossed off actually.
Yeah, I guess that was a few things. Oh boy.
Decent. Still a lot to do though.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it, I guess.
That's it.